Breaking news, Alec Baldwin just won. All charges were dropped in one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Oh, we got to talk about this. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am here in Phoenix. I'm here with Kim. We just reacted live. In fact, our whole reaction to this happening in real time is up, including our reactions. You'll see more of it. But I wanted to just give you this breaking news. Alec Baldwin just won. Kim, this is insane. We're still reacting. I want to share this moment with context and then go back and watch the full one. This is, what's her first name? Morrissey, the prosecution of State of New Mexico that was against Alec Baldwin. Throughout this morning, the jury was excused, and basically we've discovered that there was more and more stuff that she didn't give Alec's team. Now, I still believe Alec is responsible in a way, and I wish we would have been able to go there, but at this point, the prosecution just exposed themselves for hiding evidence, not giving proper evidence, destroyed a weapon. So much has gone that I'm now Team Alec, and I agree this is the right thing. But this woman was buffed it so bad, her prosecution partner resigned on the steps as this was going down, and Morrissey, was prompted to testify under oath in this case. It was nuts, Kim. It was crazy. I've never seen this before. The judge was pretty much like, yeah, well, you know, it probably would help. Do you want to do it? And she's like, yeah, for the record, I think it's better I do it on the public.
But she also said, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to do this.
The judge was clear, but the judge clearly was like being careful, making sure it was all done, and then just gave this woman enough rope to hang herself. But I am so amazed by Alec's own team. Not only did they get this win, prove the conspiracy, they got the prosecutor who has had it out for Alec all this time to hang herself on the stand and basically destroy her own career. This lawyer cost about $2,500 an hour. Alec just got every penny's worth, and I want you to see this clip.
You knew that Mr. Teskey had turned in this evidence, that you knew that the report would have existed because you just told this court that the doc report was okayed by you.
Sure.
Don't you think it was misleading to this court to not just say at that point, you know, just so you know, I know about this. I knew about this then. I was involved.
Alec's lawyer getting to cross
I did not
her.
intend to mislead the court. My understanding of what was dropped off at the sheriff's department is on this computer screen, and it looks absolutely nothing like the live rounds from the set of Rust.
So because it looked nothing like it, she hid it. She put it in a different place under a different number.
The truth of this matter is you don't like Mr. Baldwin very much, do you?
You know, that is absolutely untrue. I actually really appreciate Mr. Baldwin's movies. I really appreciated the acting that he did on Saturday Night Live, and I really appreciate his politics.
He just got a review from the prosecutor on the stand. I'm still in shock. She just gave him a glowing review.
You told one of the witnesses who disagreed with you during an interview that you thought Mr. Baldwin was a cocksucker.
I do not recall saying that. I know that that was something that Mr. Baldwin would say on the set of Rust. I don't recall saying that.
Do you deny that under oath?
Without having more information, I can tell you that I do not recall ever saying that.
Lawyers in the chat, is this every lawyer's dream to get the opposing counsel on the stand and get them to talk under oath? I still can't even believe what we're seeing, Kim.
And if I did say it, I invite you to point it out to me.
You called him an arrogant prick.
I still kind of want to see it.
To another witness.
To who? To what witness?
To who? Who did I say that to?
Asking you, did you call him an arrogant prick during a witness interview?
I don't believe I did. I don't recall.
You didn't?
How do you not recall? I might have said
I want
jerk.
to see this, though. That's the only thing that makes me sad.
Without knowing what you're talking about? All I can tell you is that I can't respond if I don't know what you're talking about.
She's evading the question. She absolutely clearly must have said it.
And you said also to witnesses that you would teach him a lesson.
I never said to witnesses that I would teach him a lesson. Absolutely not. In fact, Mr. Spiro, I want to give a full response to your question. I made every effort in this case to resolve this case with your client in a very favorable way for him.
All right, I'm going to move to strike this. It's not responsive.
It is responsive.
I'm just like this is non-responsive.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to let her have an answer, Kim.
No. No.
And it's not responsive. So I have no further questions.
I have no. He's like, I did my job. She just.
I want to say I have no recollection of calling him any of those names. I have invited the
dude. The whole table's just turned. I'm floored. She was on top of this case. This was her case. She's now sitting on the stand under oath, being accused of the most shadiest stuff. Kim, how unbelievable was this?
I mean, I've never seen someone speed run their career to death as fast as this was. It was just every word she said, I was just, why are you still talking? Why are you still talking? Because it just got worse and worse and worse.
Satisfied.
And here was the
Dismissal
moment.
With prejudice is warranted.
Dismissal
Court also has power,
prejudice.
inherent power.
All
Per
charges
State versus
were
Lemire,
dropped.
where discovery
Valeria
violations
and Alec
inject needless
in
delay
tears.
into the proceedings,
And
courts
honestly,
may
I
impose
felt
meaningful
for them. I'm
sanctions
like, oh my God,
to
all right, you
effectuate
won.
their
I
inherent
can't
power
believe
and promote
how good this
efficient
defense
judicial
was
administration.
improving the. And
The
I'll
state's
stand
discovery
corrected.
violation has
The
injected
shadiness,
a
the
needless,
corruption of this
incurable delay
prosecution.
into the instant jury trial.
Unreal. This was
Dismissal with
unreal.
prejudice
Unbelievable.
is warranted
Unreal.
to ensure the integrity of
I'm
the
so
judicial
glad we
system
committed to the end,
and
Kim,
the efficient
because it didn't end up
administration
being
of
as long.
justice.
And this finale
Your motion to
of this
dismiss
series
with
finale
prejudice.
Here we go.
was unreal. And the judge, I have to give her props. There it was. Dismissal.
Yep.
Full dismissed. Alec Baldwin
Now,
is a free
with
man.
respect to the jury, I don't imagine you all want to return on Monday. I
No
will
one's
take care of
returning
the
on
jury.
Monday. The case is over.
We are in
This
recess.
must
done.
be the best money he's ever paid. And honestly, the question is, will he even have to pay Kim? Now with this whole exposed thing, not only could he go after the state for funds, Christopher agreed, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed could also now go free, and her whole case could be taken back in. That appeal is going to be very serious. They literally were trying to bring her in as a witness to parade her around, and instead, now she might be free pretty soon based on the boffing of this team. I mean, whether I agree with what Alec did or not, this was a tour de force in the law room. This Spiro guy is now going to be such a rock star. I mean, holy crap. Client's not going to be like, I want the Spiro treatment. I want my prosecutor on the stand. I want her to drown up there. And he pulled it off.
He did. It was
Final
brutal.
thoughts there, Kim.
I mean, I think I've seen some people pronounce his name as Spyro as well, which makes me think, of course, of that little dragon and the little video game dragon. And honestly, Spyro is a dragon. And he came in this courtroom and he burned it down. And it was epic to see.
He just burned the courtroom down and the prosecution. Unbelievable. One of the craziest things I've seen and covering things. Made Elaine look 10 times worse, which I didn't think was possible. I thought Elaine Bredehoff would be the worst lawyer we saw. Country lawyer I thought would be the worst. No, this prosecutor will go down. And I don't have that much empathy because this woman really was blinded and cutting corners. And while I'm frustrated with her because there was a case against him. Absolutely was a case against him. And if anything, he owes her because her bumbling now freed him. And now I can't argue with it. Alec Baldwin, free of all charges, cleared, case dismissed. What a shocking turn of events. If you want to watch the full reveal, I've just made the longer watch as this lawyer torches her career video, which is going to be what our recap is. So click on over there. But I wanted to give you this breaking news. Alec Baldwin is now free. He won. Charges are dropped. Thank you, Kim, for everything you did while we were traveling. Kim is also a rock star. Give her the Spiro treatment. Go sign up, subscribe, PayPal, all of it. She stepped up while I was traveling, and I'm so grateful. She's the best. You guys are so amazing for tuning in. Wow. We're in Phoenix at Mad Monster. Look up Mad Monster Partner. We'll be here tomorrow if you want to meet up. I have some stickers. We look forward to seeing you guys. I got to say, congrats, Alec Baldwin and team. They pull it off. Wow. We'll have more for you next week, reacting to a lot of this. I'm sure more is going to come. So hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more here on Popcorn Planet. Thanks for watching, everybody.